Hey, my name is Pete Nunnery, and I am a producer on the crew. I work with my business partner, Gary Proviance, and we are filmmakers.
Gary Proviance. I'm the producer, but I'm also the director and the camera guy and audio guy and soon-to-be editor.
We started our journey a couple of years ago with Bruce when he came to us about his idea about building electric charging stations coast to coast.
He said he wanted to do a TV show, a movie. He had his ideas for doing one. I had my ideas, and we've been massaging it ever since. I think it's been about 2 years that I've been hanging out with Bruce Brimacombe.
He's like a Chevy Chase in Vacation. He really is. You know, he wants to bring back that spirit of getting the people in a car and going and making it affordable.
I've never really done an RV expedition like this specifically for a film before.
It has been crazy. It's been fun. There were a lot of highs and lows, but more highs than lows.
The one thing that I learned early on, it's not really an adventure until, shit goes wrong. So we've definitely had a lot of shit go wrong and had to figure out ways to cope with it and work around it. So that's what makes it fun. We went to Memphis. We rolled into Tennessee, and Tennessee was not very good to us. The electrical system went out. The RV has been the nemesis of Bruce this whole trip. DC was cold, it was wet, it was rainy. The government was shut down, which was really interesting. It matched the overcast tone. Got out of the car or the RV and participated in a demonstration, which was really neat. From there up to New York.
The highlights for me, they were mostly East Coast. Going to the New York Stock Exchange. We went on the floor of the stock exchange. We got to meet brokers. We met some business investors that are interested in investing in Bruce's electric charging stations. Salem Witch Museum. Because it's the second weekend of October, the whole month of October is nothing but Halloween-themed events going on in Salem. And it was crazy. Petticoats run around the streets, blaring heavy metal music, but they're dressed up like Rob Zombie. Then, probably the ultimate experience was we went to Sleepy Hollow, New York. Bruce took us to the cemetery, and we walked the cemetery for probably a good hour. Our Canadian cohorts, they loved it because they haven't seen any of America. And so they experienced it with a bunch of crazy Americans. We're all like lunatics.